Civil Rights Act prohibits discrimination against race and color. Fair Credit Reporting Act that requires credit agencies to provide current, accurate information. Steering, the practice of directing buyers away from areas or to some of their listings to change them in order to keep the character of the area the same. Redlining, when lenders deny loans based on ethnicity instead of financial reasons. Federal Fair Housing Act prohibits discrimination against race, color, religion, and national origin. Rehabilitation Act prohibits discrimination against the disabled. Housing and Community Development Act prohibits discrimination based on sex. Elderly person, household. A household composed of one or more persons, at least one of whom is 62 years of age or more at the time of initial occupancy. Federal Fair Housing Amendment Act added familial status and handicap to the protected classes under the Federal Fair Housing Act. Disability, a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or more of the major life activities for an individual. Americans with Disabilities Act prohibits discrimination against individuals with disabilities. Handicap, a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or more major life activities. Truth in Lending Act that states lenders must fully disclose all finance charges and APR. Affordable housing. In general, housing for which the occupant X are paying no more than 30% of his or her income for gross housing costs, including utilities. Please note that some jurisdictions may define affordable housing based on other, locally determined criteria, and that this definition is intended solely as an approximate guideline or general rule of thumb. Affordable Housing Program, AHP, a competitive program of the Federal Home Loan Bank, FHL banks, system that provides grants twice a year through financial institutions for investment in low or moderate income housing initiatives. The program is flexible so that AHP funds can be used in combination with other programs and funding sources, thus promoting a project's feasibility. Equal Credit Opportunity Act that states credit must be based on fairness and impartiality without discrimination. Blockbusting, hoping to profit through persuading owners to enter into a real estate deal by telling them that a change may occur in the neighborhood in regards to race, sex, religion, color, handicap, or familial status. Fair Credit Reporting Act that requires credit agencies to provide current, accurate information. Steering, the practices of directing buyers away or to some of their listings to change or keep the character of the area the same. Redlining, when lenders deny loans based on ethnicity instead of financial reasons.